Hello, and welcome back to Silksong, where we should pretty much be at the end. We have all the hearts. We finished gathering well last time. The few little extra bits here and there. But for most part, if I go over to the map, we just need to go down to Moss Grotto, have a chat to the shamans, do whatever that weird ritual I'm going to end up doing is. Head down into the abyss, again, probably through Diving Bell. And that's it. That's all I need. However, there is something that's occurred to me that I want to go and investigate, which is over in Bilewater. What happens if I go visit Chakra's master? It's kind of out of the way, but it's just a corpse, and I've not really went to have a look at it, because I know Plasmified Zango was the assistant up in the Wormways. Or not really up, I guess, just in the Wormways. So, I don't know, I think there is a definite possibility there's something over there, seeing as Zango had just been a corpse. Might be just due to the lifeblood stuff, or plasmium as you might call it in this. That might be why the guy got resurrected. But I don't know. Might be something to do with Act 3. So as much as I don't want to, we're gonna go to Bilewater. It'll be fine, I'm sure, right? I know roughly where I'm going, so I won't be here for long. I won't be in Bilewater for long. Which is good, because I don't want to be here for long. This place is awful, it sucks. I don't think there's going to be anyone out there who would disagree with me on that matter. That guy made a jump, so I was able to get underneath him. Lovely stuff. We, from here, want to go up. That makes sense, yeah. I'm just going to quickly check. Would I be able to go up by doing fancy trickery with this? Not really. Not really. Worth trying. I wasn't the most hopeful, but there was a definite chance I might have been able to do that. And this fella here is just dead. They're not normally just dead. Huh. That guy's fine, sadly. But why was Ant dead? That seems a little funky. Why did they kill them off? Anyway, through here we go up. Is it? It might be. Is that? That is breakable. It's not where I needed to go, but there is something. There is apparently quick sling, whatever that is, as well as that moves up. That's just traps. Just hide. And anything else? No, that was just traps. It's a little bit mean of the game, but okay, fair enough. This isn't where I wanted to be, is it? No, I wanted to be, yeah, level higher than this. So was it up here I wanted? I thought I went the right way. I didn't. I went almost the right way, but I found something. So I'm not upset. I am pretty chill with that. Let's make my way through to the end of here, gets me to the bench, right? That bit's fine. The next bench should be just in here. There we go. Let's have a quick look at the thing I just got. The quick sling. Taut drawing mechanism built from reed and bone. Intended for mounting on the lung of a bug. Doubles number of tools thrown. That's actually really good. I mean, I get 2 of these flies rather than 1. Whenever I use that ability. I mean, what else would that apply to? It's fun stuff that's thrown. So Plasmium wouldn't apply. Flea Brew wouldn't. This wouldn't. This would be interesting. Rosary Cannon, I'm not sure. It's not thrown. I do want to test it out anyway, so why not? Why not? I need to reload this, so I'll put a little bit of ammo in. I'm not putting in much. And I'll equip this instead of extended range, briefly. Well, you can get your ammo back from that. Occasionally, anyway. So that doesn't count as thrown. I am assuming this might, this would, this wouldn't. I'll just check. Yeah, that one doesn't. I mean, it's a curious thing. I am tempted to use. Because, like, doubling this one, for example. That's going to be quite damaging. Ah, it uses twice as much ammo. So yes, it throws 2, but that's not as good as I thought it was. I'm going to go back to what I've had. Yeah, because if that uses twice as much as well as throws twice as much, I mean, it's not bad. It's just, it's not as good as I thought it was. I thought that essentially doubled my usage without actually costing me anything. Also, I'm staying mildly infected. This is fine. So I'm going to be going through there anyway. There we are. We're now not infected. I believe I had to go all the way up here. Didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, it was. It was. I need to go to the top of this room, I think. That guy is new. I don't remember him popping up in this area before. But, oh well. Still doing fine. And up here... Yeah, this is now me going to where I want to be. And I'm not entirely sure what we're going to have here. I don't entirely believe we'll have anything. But we've not been back. And there is a reason to believe there might be something. No. Nothing. Still get the fancier music. That's a nice thing. You still get the music. There wasn't anything else here, was there? I kind of just came thinking maybe there could be a boss. Not. Back to my map. Do we have anywhere else to go, or is it just the boss? Trying to think. There wouldn't be anything on this bridge, would there? I don't think so. I don't think so. Grand Gate. We've not really been back to there. There might be something. So I know the Bone Bottom fellas, they moved, didn't they? Unless, can I go into your memories? No, I can't. Yeah, because people in Bone Bottom, they moved after everything collapsed. The flea guys have moved. That just means there's a big empty room, which, I mean, probably doesn't have anything, but it could. It could have something. I don't know. I don't know. It's unlikely. It's unlikely, I would say. I'll get my silk back at least, just in case something's there. I'm just trying to revisit anywhere there could be something for me. I don't know what the something could be, But there could be something. Just keep making my way up. Largely just ignoring a lot of the enemies as best I can. There's not anything up there. No. Worth checking. Got a husk thing. We'll ignore it. And that gets me to here. Do we have anything? No. Seemingly no. Nothing on the ceiling. Doesn't look it. Okay. Worth checking. Worth checking. And nothing up here. Yes, something up there. There's a ceiling to this. Nothing on the ceiling, anything under the ceiling? Not really. It's worth checking. It's worth checking. It's a shame there isn't anything. But I can't really say I expected there to be. So I'm not disappointed. Is there anything up there? Yes. Yes, there is. Okay. It was worth coming to check regardless. What have we got? Is there anything? There is. There's this corridor. Okay. What does this get me? If anything. Presumably it gets me something. Right? Just checking all the possible little areas. That wasn't an area I wanted to check, but I can't see the steam before I fall down. It's a bit of an annoying one. Doing that opens the way up into being down here. Okay, kinda useless. Kinda useless. Right? Yeah, that doesn't help. Still though, cool to find it. Let's head on back. Anywhere else I could check? Trying to think off the top of my head because I do not want to be missing stuff because I do think this is the last street. And I don't know, I think I've gotten most things. What was my completion rate? 96%. I am missing a tool or two, yeah. 3 tools and all I am missing. Did I buy all the things from Songclave? I don't know if I did. I'm gonna go up to Songclave quick. We'll see if there's anything there. Again, I don't know where there would be anything. I am making educated guesses. It's not even all that educated to guess, I'll be honest. That's just a guess. Nothing there, right? No. Yeah, did you have... I think you might have had 2 things. The thing's falling apart, yeah, but... You do have a spill extender and a grip. That means I'm probably getting 1 in the yellow slot. 1 would be in the blue. I'm missing a single tool. I just look it up. That might annoy me. Rest, I just need money. I can get money. I need 720. Does that count for completion? That does. I'm at 97% now. Damn it. Damn it. I mean... yeah, I'm close enough to 100%. Give me a minute. I didn't want to have to look things up, but I am going to have to look this up quickly. There is a single tool I'm missing, so I just need to go through like a table. Silksong All Tools Guide. I found what I'm missing. Lovely. It is apparently a curve sickle. While I'm here, can I also have a look at what else can be made using my silk shop that I found, which I used the architect's one. Doesn't immediately say. I'll have a read up. I'm curious. I am curious. So the proper silk shot, without any modifications, you need to go to Mount Fae. High damage, piercing shot, longer wind up. Lowest ammo count for the 3 versions. Okay. So the Mount Fae one, that's on second dimension, the kind of railgun. Sounds cool. The Forge Daughter one. Single fast projectile. As is the most amount of uses in the game. So it looks like maybe that's a rapid fire version, maybe? If you took it to the Forge Daughter. What I'm looking for is... it's in the far fields, only in Act 3. I need to have a curved claw? Okay, where'd I get this? I had to buy it from the merchant who died, because I didn't find him soon enough into the game. And get it for free in an upper room. Okay. So we're going to go back to Hunter's March, seemingly, and I'm not happy about that. Oh, no, I don't have to go back. Yeah, you do your music, Sherma. We appreciate it. I don't want to have to. But we're going to have to do this, aren't we? Okay, travel to... I think Far Fields is likely where I have to go. Is this the closest for getting to Hunter's March? Yeah, because I can just go up through there now, can't I? Yeah, we're gonna go to Far Fields. I don't want to have to go to Hunter's March, but I don't think I get a choice. I sadly do not think I get a choice. Which is a shame. I would have loved to have had the choice. Because my choice would have been no. Please don't make me go back. It would have been nice if I got it from the merchant in the past. Because apparently I mean, I don't entirely know how I would have otherwise known to go back to get it when he was dead. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Make my way through here. We're all good. I'm just being quick about this. I'm not bothering to attack any enemies. There we go, that is as quick as I think I could have been. Give that thing a whack. No good reason. Just wanted to. Yeah, if it's in an upper room, says the game. Is it? Probably worth resting on this bench. I don't think I'll have to do another fight to get it, but I'm a little worried I might have to. So I wouldn't say it's entirely impossible that the game makes me do a fight in here or something. Yeah, no, it does. It does. Thought that might happen. I was worried it might happen. It's not anything tough. And doing so apparently now gets me a lot of rosaries, which is good. That also gets me the curve claw. There we are. Okay, so that one was now worth doing. I'm at 98% completion. Yeah, that was worth getting done. Also, it got me some extra stuff, which I am certainly not against. It's extra rosaries. I do need to collect more of it. I don't know how much more, but I need... I don't need to fast travel from here. I do need more, is all. I'm going to change this to be the curve claw. I'm assuming it's like a boomer, right? Yeah. I can use that. It's an interesting tool. From here... I think there was an archery range or something of that nature, right? Like through here. There we go. Apparently that's what I need to do. Give him the curved claw. I don't know how I would have figured that out otherwise. He's just taken it. That's all he's done. I've gone down in completion. Let me quickly tab out and check. I hit all 4. After that, he appears. I can give it 2. Go to nearest bench, afterwards go back to the same spot. And I'll be able to pick up the curved sickle. How are you meant to figure this out? I don't know how you're meant to figure that out. It's madness. You need to go in Act 3, use a specific tool to hit all 4 targets. And then you need to give him an item and return back. There we go. How bizarre. Back at 98% though, there we are. I'm gonna quickly rest on this bench. I think this is possibly quicker than having used the music. How is this different? It goes out further. It looks to bounce slightly. Like if it hits something when being launched out. It's honestly not bad. I wonder if I mixed that with this. It does still use 2 things up, but that's not bad. That's got some decent reach on it. It's not what I'm going to use. It's not bad. Anyway, we now need money. I need money. I think first place immediately to go is Belmont. So I get money passively, and I'm away from my house. Which is good. Really like that. It's a cool thing. I don't know how necessary it is as a thing, especially in late game, but if it's helping me just get to 100% that a little bit quicker, That's fine. An extra 60 rosaries? Sure. That's fine by me. You had like 720. Do I have a good farming spot still on? I'm gonna go back to where I had been using as a farming spot. I don't know if it's going to quite work anymore. I hope it does. I'm gonna quickly run out. I'll see if the enemies are there. If they are, then we're using it for farming. So it should be just here. We have a... Yeah, we had a couple people there. They no longer exist there. Now there's you, who, I mean, they're a lot less easy to beat up. How much money do you give? 20. It's not quite the farming spot I'd hoped for. Here's an idea. We're gonna need to change this around anyway. Get rid of them. We would like the... Was it one of these? It's one of them. Sorry, we didn't have to remove all of it. We would like... That... Is that all we needed? The Thieves' Mark? I'd quite like to have a magnet, but I don't think we have space for it, so I guess we don't put magnets on. Oh well, I'll stick these back. There we are. Thinking the best place to currently do my farming, in terms of finding money, is not in that door, but the door next up to my left. Can I speed up you? They should give me a decent enough amount. 21? Sure. It's not the best. It's decent enough. Beat these guys up slightly. This is fine. Let's be mildly careful of their void magics. Yeah, I think that room there, it's not as ideal as my previous farming spot, but it should be good enough. It should be good enough. And if I just spam out my sickle thing that I've just got, that boomerang's pretty good in that it does piercing. Apparently, hitting that spike counts as me losing money because I hit an enemy. I don't entirely agree, but oh well. The most annoying thing about these guys is they do extra damage and they have extra health. It's just all in all makes them worse for farming off of. They're not too bad, but they're a pain. They are a pain. I should really not be quite so lazy when fighting them. I'll just use my silk skills because I can regenerate myself anyway. Okay, I don't think the sickle is necessarily the way to go. Hey Seeker, good to see you. Good to see you. We're getting close to 100% in the game. Although I've not done the thing you did with the, you know, completing the final boss with the Twisted Bud parasite guy on you. Oh, she's helping this time. Cool. I'm down to have a help. That's good by me. Any of them left? Where's you? This is fine. There we go. Plenty of money. I say plenty. It's a good amount of money. It's definitely not as efficient as when I had guys literally just outside that door. But I'm not gonna complain. It's still easier than actually trying to get money the normal way, which is just by playing the game. Because I don't really have anything left to be doing at this point, other than fighting that final boss, I'd imagine. I mean, killing them because that's easily enough done. That's like 20 odd now. Did I ever go back to Fleas? I have gone up with, like, since Act 3 I've been there. We did, like, carnival games. I've not been there after doing the carnival games, if that's what you're asking. I remember Flea Juggle. Good times, that, you know? Who doesn't like a bit of Flea Juggle? And Flea Dodge. And, other things that I can't remember off the top of my head. It's such a boring way to be spending, like, the start of the stream. I'm really sorry for this. I understand I don't have to go for 100%, but I'm close to it. I'm so close. Like, it's literally a case if I get this tool, I think. I'm gonna check the scoreboard again. Sure. I can do that. I'll go and do that in a bit. It's all fine by me. Ow, I didn't know he was doing projectiles. That's annoying. I lost money from that. Still making money though, right? Like, I don't know quite how much I'm making each run. It looks like maybe about 60. Did you say go check up on the fleas? I'm tempted to do that now, because that might give me money. And honestly, money is a lot more tempting as a reward when I need it for something. So I'm gonna go do that now. We can come back to do more farming later. For now, stick that on. Jump into... No, probably not there. Go over to the fleas is what I want. Let's go to the putrefied ducks. There we are. I'm just thinking, what game do I want to do first with the fleas if I need to get new scores? Farming money next to the whiteboard. It might well be. What do you mean by next to though? Do you mean like in the underworks, or do you mean next to as in between the kind of rough? Basically same thing, but I use the bench and whiteboard. Let me go to the map quick. So you mean I use this bench and then fight those guys? That makes sense. Yeah, no, that adds up. That's honestly good shit. I will do that. Firstly, well, you said check the scoreboard. I've checked the scoreboard. I'm still winning. Are you sure? That's worth doing? It looks about how I expected. It's not there yet. Who's meant to be there? What are you on about? I mean, there's race guys, only ever kind of competitive dude I can think of. Do I need to go talk to him, maybe? Is that what you're on about? I'm trying to think, who else could you mean? Is race guy a flea? I don't think he was a flea. He was competitive, which is why I think that might be who you're on about. But any other NPC I can't think of. So I guess I'll go to race guy. Maybe he has something to do. Who shows up? I mean, it could be that Seth fella, the cancer kid. I think I've bumped into him before. He said he was kind of roaming the kingdom. I don't know where he's entirely going to end up. But I know he was roaming the kingdom. These guys might actually be quite good for me. Just do my best to beat them up without getting hit. Nah, they don't give you much. That's fine. I'm just needing to check. Do they respawn if I sit on this bench? They do not. Never mind. They're maybe not the best. And find them all around the world. Where he ends up there. Okay. So I'm assuming you mean Seth, right? I mean, if you find me like a map of his locations, like send me a link on Discord or on here, you're a mod, you should be allowed to. I would be happy to have a go. Like I can try and find him. Like that would be fine by me. Whereabouts am I currently? Okay, I think I know where I am. I found him in Greymoor already. I'm assuming he shows up in places other than Greymoor, because it kind of led me to believe he would. I'm gonna talk to this guy anyway, just because I might as well, you know. No strain strive further and faster by your example. Nah, he's not got anything. Off we go. I mean, it could be something gets triggered by me doing the main quest. So if I go down to Bone Bottom, that could do something. Like I'll go do the heart thing, because that's one of the major things I have done. I don't know if it affects like anything out in the world after I've done that, but maybe? Maybe. And here we are. Hello, shamans. I've got you a bunch of hearts. What's this? It's an unexpected heart you're holding, old one. Guess to its source. Oh, we'd believe it long gone from these lands. Heart of a graceful lord. Now his taking, I was able to witness his caves and kingdom as once they flourished. A stunning sight. Unique. All gone. Lost the pale monarch. And the system to keep her caged. This time, shamans. I have the hearts enough, as requested. Enough to build your spell, yes? Aye, we're ready. Still a sad set you're holding there. Strength such as few shall ever know. And all about to burn for Farlam's saving. I'll warn you, old one. This first part might not be pleasant, but we'll get you in there, deep as needed. Now you've only to ready yourself for what comes after. Lay up in this dais and we'll begin. I sit down here then. I guess only uses 3 of the hearts. Should it be red? I don't know if this feels safe or good. It looks dangerous, and it's looking more dangerous now. Red memory. Okay. Oh, it puts me into my previous skill set that you start with for moves. That's good to know. Still hate it. I mean, from the heartbeats, I'm assuming we're inside of Hornets to some extent. Okay, I might be able to just cheat this. Give me a sec. If I just do this, that is so much easier. Yeah, there we go. Now, there is a door, and it seems like it wants me to go in. It also looks like I might be able to go up. No, never mind. Send Discord. Okay, cool. I'll have a look at that in a minute, Secker. We're not really able to go out of here yet, I don't think, and we see a young hornet. Show us your craft, child. Show us splendid as only we can teach. Prove yourself more weaver than one. That's me using the silk. Okay. Am I using their silk, like their life force? Or is that symbolic of them kind of just leaving as I do it? I don't quite know. So I can go left. Can I go right? Not really. Left it is then. Are we just getting a lore on Hornet then, I guess? Am I going up? I don't think so. I'll try. No, we're going down. I don't trust just dropping down a hole. But apparently it was safe enough. What exactly is all of this? Are we just going through Hornet's memories, I guess? I mean, I recognize this. This is Hollow Nest. Okay. Is this Deep Nest specifically? This is what it was before it kind of collapsed. Okay, I can understand that. That would make sense. Ignore them, daughter. Their whispers. Greater, grander. Weaver, guardian, queen. Those are their desires, not your own. Certainly not mine. Yes, sure. Only if you resist them, you might see it, another hope. Beyond. But recall these words in time so far. Will you even remember me, child? How could you? A mother before the mask. Before I lay forever in my duty. That's Hornet's mum. Which, from what you mentioned before, Sekur, that was one of the dreamers, or whatever they were called, from the first game. Hera of a beast. I mean, it's a bit mean to call her a beast. And she was definitely quite tall. I wouldn't say she was like all that scary looking. Oh, and this is the B area. Okay. I mean, I don't know if we saw half of the kind of architecture. We didn't see much in the way of like written language in the B area in the first game when we'd gone through there. You know, I know it's not your fault, Silk. That is simply her name. I mean, is this like a fight with bees? Do I have a boss fight? Or is this still just lore? I'm hoping it's lore. It's looking like lore. Good, better. Yet still, you'll need to be faster. And time will come for you. Those who fear your nature, and those seeking to claim it. To survive our world, you must learn to sting, swift and sudden. So that explains Hornet's Needle and the kind of honeycomb pattern on it, right? Again, we're falling down, aren't we? I mean, she might be called Hornet due to training with the bees. That could be a moniker she picked up from there, yeah. That would make sense, and... Okay, now it's the... Is that White Palace had then? I think that's the name of the place. Okay. We're going to like visit the king, who's presumably her dad. This is interesting, isn't it? This is just a lot of lore. It's getting brighter as we go further into, presumably, Hornet's memories, or conscience, or whatever. Alas, Spider's child. For our ways you will think us harsh. You'll think us uncaring, unrepentant. And so we must seem, for such is the cost of our wish. I've got a different cloak in that one. Just now become red again. You're wrong, lady. I knew the wish, and the price to achieve it, and now across these many ages, I've only come to know it best. Strength, in mind, in care and claw. Strength enough that I may live to see a world better than our own, or to craft a world as I design. That was a wish of my mother, my mentor, and of you. Indeed, Spider. So much pain you must have passed to speak our hopes so simply. For her you become, who knows, clear our desire, and has seen full the darkness beneath our house. I would show you the gift. Witness the first light. Only means we possess to resist that void with which our family is forever linked. Reach forth, child grown strong, wrest it from this remembrance. Burn yourself free from our sad fate. Okay. We've got the flower, the Everbloom. Fragile flower taken from a deep and distant memory. Its pale light wards against the void. That seems relatively important. Yeah. Looks like the hermits may have given their life in remembering this, seeing as their shells are just there. Yeah, it's the delicate flower, isn't it? You're not wrong. And that lady was the one who gives you the delicate flower in the first game. Does that mean the delicate flower is able to protect you against the darkness if you took it all the way down to, like, the bottom of the map in the first game? I'd be curious if that was a thing back then. But, yeah, now you need to reach the end boss without taking any hits or using fast travel. You're right, Sekiro. But no, the shamans are gone. They gave up themselves as well. Yeah, you've told me where to go. So I need, apparently, shellwood. I can do that. I can get to shellwood. That's a nice easy one. We need to go to there. Pretty much exactly. So I'll drop a marker. Next one you mentioned was the Grand Gate. Shouldn't be too hard to come across. Looks like it's pretty much right there. Use the same marker as before. There we go. I can go hunt down small cancer child. Hunt maybe being the wrong word. It's maybe not quite the implications I'm looking for when talking about the cancer child. I'm into spoiler for Pantheon endings? Nah, not at all. Go for it. Like I'm not gonna go do all of the Pantheon in Hollow Knight. I think doing the entirety of it is asking a little much. Okay, there was more of these guys than I thought there was. And there we go. Good amount of money. That's all I was after. I just wanted the money. The absolute radiance in the last Pantheon Night becomes a giant void creature. It destroys the radiance in a very violent way. Void overflows from the body of Godseeker and takes over the whole kingdom. Yeah, the void is pretty dangerous. Like, I very much understand that. The void powering the Hollow Knight in order to take care of the radiance, that is what he was designed for. He was designed with that idea in mind, I'm pretty sure, right? Before being absolute radiance, I give delicate flower to Godseeker. Flower stops the void. Huh. Okay. So that was a thing from the first game. A thing I don't entirely know how I would have found. Also, did I ever play music here? Can't help but notice this doesn't have information on it. There we go. Sister, spider, husk bound to branch. Watch over these bugs, passing safe. Worried by fear, no longer your meal. And in that ending, the Hollow Knight just walks free from the black egg. That's interesting. That is very interesting, Sekiro. Oh, hello again. This time I most certainly do recognise you. It's a pleasure to bump into you here, deep in this serene wood. Do you have a name, like I do? Would you share it with me? Certainly, sir. I am Hornet. I notice you gazing at the buds above us. Are they familiar to you, perhaps? No, not at all. Very beautiful, though. Perhaps I should gather some up before venturing on. I've learnt too that travelling is not without its dangers, but I find myself wielding my weapon quite adeptly. It's curious the way our instincts can guide us with such precision. And that's that. Next I need to go to the Grand Gate. Baitless and free, fresh shell, clear sight, is what he is saying. Which yeah, makes sense. He is now kind of just newborn to the world. He's been kind of remade, hasn't he? But no, the delicate flower stops the void. And that was in the first game. That's very interesting. That is very, very interesting. I'm trying to think, if that's the case, who exactly is the friend's grave that you go to? Like, who was that friend who you gave the flower to? Because sure, it might just be a kind of symbolic, yeah, leaving a flower at a grave, but what if it was to protect the body from becoming possessed by the void? That's the reason. It would make sense. It would. We're not meant to be here. But this is where Seth was meant to be next. Am I mistaken? I hadn't thought I was mistaken. Maybe I need to wait a while and then go there. I would kind of immediately move there. Also, it's probably best to go this way, isn't it? If I do that. And there's up here. This is the quickest way to get where he said is good for farming. There we go. Nice, effective method to murder them. Warren Graves, one of the knights of the King of Highlands. Okay. She's in love with one of the Mantis tribe warriors. Mantis would not allow that. Consider him a traitor. I mean, I guess that does add up. In terms of, like, yeah, Mantises were very proud, and I could see them not wanting to accept anyone having an affair with someone who's part of the kind of colonial force, essentially. I'm also realising just how weak the ranged attack is compared to just, you know, Silk Skill and then hitting them. So I might quickly change over. What was it I wanted to change? We've got a flower. That is same description as we got before. I wanted to change this to... I still think Flint State Slate is pretty good. I quite like it. Yeah, I mean, putting flowers in a grave, it might not just be a symbolic thing. Like, it might have an actual reason of not wanting him to be possessed by the void. Which would be interesting. It would make sense, wouldn't it? Assuming they knew it had that power, which, from that memory, it seems like that's the case. Also, from farming money currently, I should do this. There we go. Not farming much money, only do like 1 or 2 more trips, but still, might save some time. I'm like 3 rosaries short. I can just use this. Brilliant. From what we just saw, flower comes from White Lady herself. Yes? Possibly? It could just be she had it in her pocket. I don't know. I'd be willing to say it comes from her herself. But she could have just been a botanist. Or during her travels came across some and kept them due to their properties. It might not be an aspect of her, per se. Still, interesting lore to find right at the end. Very interesting. It's also interesting that shamans sacrifice themselves in order to help out. Because if they were purely just worshipping the void, then... And we've got all tools, got our achievement. Cool. I've 100% completed the game. That's us. We don't need to do the final boss. We're done, Seeker. That's fine. I don't need to play the game anymore. I feel I should do the final boss. Traitor's Grave, Leave the Flowers, needs to wear White Lady seal herself. I mean, maybe? If it was like an aspect of her and her power, it would make sense, wouldn't it? Like, I could see that adding up. I'm gonna try again to find Seth in this area. If he's not here, we're not gonna bother with him, Seeker, until maybe after I've done the boss at the end of the game. Because I think it might be time-based, as opposed to being based on, like, he just moves on once I'm done with an area. If it's time-based, I don't know if I want to be waiting, like, too long for him to show up in areas. I did find him in the Shellwood, yeah. We got him there. He said, like, all he had to say. And he's supposed to show up here. Right? Indeed. He's supposed to be, like, right here. I guess I could go back to him in Shellwood. If it's anything like Greymoor, he will have moved as soon as I left that area. But he might not appear there just yet. So I do want to try and do this, even if I have allegedly 100% of the game. I want to still do it, you know? It's probably not hugely important. It's not going to get me anything new. I know that much for certain. But I want to investigate, you know? I want to investigate. Yeah, because he has been here before. He's now no longer here, so he has moved on. Where would he be? I mean, I don't think you've missed out a step, right? I'm gonna try one last time. This might be that having revisited there and now seeing that he has left, he's actually moved officially. Also, I can just go up here, can't I? Yeah. I shouldn't have gone that way again. There we go. Make the way through. We're all fine. And hopefully now he will have settled in up here. If he hasn't, I'm just gonna not bother. Doesn't look to be here. Unless he's somewhere up above. Which is unlikely. Nah, okay. I'm just gonna leave him be. He might have went straight to fleas. That is worth checking, I'll do that. I wouldn't have thought he went straight to fleas, but maybe. Like, it could be because I've passed through that area before. It's like, triggered something or other, and then sent him off to a new area. I don't know. I went past that area thinking there might be, like, something that was introduced. As a... not necessarily extra boss, but just as a... something to do over there. But I did my harpoon. I apparently did it slightly too late. Finds my way down. Way over. Now we're at the fleets. I mean, surely he's not here, but... he is! Never mind. He's just at the fleets. Greetings, Seth. It's a welcome surprise to see you here amongst these festivities. Hello, hello. Yes, my wandering was long, and I began to fear I would meet my end in those sticky swamps below. Me too, Bylewater, am I right, Seth? How lucky I was to stumble upon the home of these friendly travellers. They said I could be a flea here with them, so of course I agreed. Seems as good a place as any to call home, at least for a time. Now I just need to grow a little fur and sprout some wings, eh? Have you tried your plot of games? Rollicking good fun, don't you think? I wonder if I could score a little higher if I tried again. He has become a flea, yeah. And if I go to scoreboards... jeez, Peeps, he's quite good at these. Did I attempt to beat him? Do you want me to? I kind of want to just do the final boss. But if you want me to, I can make an attempt. The final boss wants me to go to her as well. By the sounds of it. Do it? Sure. Why not? We will go to the Hunter Crest, is one I think was good. And I don't know if we really need anything equipped. Chris? Nah, not really. Can't do the final boss until I beat all three? Really? Is that how it works? Okay. Let's do Flea Bounce first then. Flea Bounce is a nice easy one. I don't want the Hornet's original crest for that. I'm gonna take that off. Yeah, we're gonna go back to normal jump. Yeah, we're gonna change this back to the witch crest for now. I'm not doing my down diagonal. What score am I going for, by the way? I'm going for 69. I can remember that. I can remember that. Okay, this time we can do it properly. There we go. Much better. I mean, I definitely hit him, but apparently I didn't hit him. So that's good. Missed the flea, but I don't think that matters. It only matters if I stay up. There we go. Don't know how I was meant to hit that really fast one, but we're doing well. Where's the next guy? There he is. I don't get too many uses of my harpoon here, sadly. So I do need to have my silk regen for it. Doing mostly okay though. Might be able to get this. Oh, I accidentally did a side attack rather than a down attack. Lovely. Good to know. That was going really well until I did the wrong attack. That's a shame. It's such a weird dead zone for what counts as a down attack in this game. For now though, these guys are more than manageable. You say the Shaman Crest would be good, but that's only good for hitting things. I just want to stay up. I don't care too much about whether I hit them. I think this is more than fine for what I'm doing. Still hit the guy. Good to know. I think I only just hit someone off screen, but I did hit them. Again, I accidentally did a side attack. The dead zone annoys me for what counts as a down attack. I can do this, I just need to get the right attacks out, because I don't get bounced up if I do a side attack at all. And an argument could be made for using the Reaper Crest, just because it has a larger reach than the one I'm currently using. I don't know if I need to, honestly. I think this one's doing a fine enough job, so I'm used to this one. I do want to make sure I hit him when given the opportunity. I don't think it gives me any extra points, I feel I want to hit him more than I do the others. Okay, we're reliably getting up to about 50, and then I mess up like that. Yeah, cool. I should have just paid attention to doing stuff rather than actually trying to comment on it, you know? That one's on me. I should just be completely silent while I do this, you know? Didn't manage to get over to him, I was at the wrong side, but that's alright. It's just about me staying up. It's not so much about me hitting them. I wasn't gonna get that flea brood one, he was a bit too speedy. God, these guys go quick at the end, don't they? But we've done it. I've got a high score. We're gonna see how much further I can get. Okay, 70. 70. I slightly misjudged that last one. Think, dear one, you outdo yourself. To beat your previous high score is a marvel indeed. There we go, we got one of them. Got one of them, Seeker. Next, flea dodge. I don't know if you can hit them in this one. I just need to not fall down, right? I can jump off of them. Cool. That's good to know. It's tied up in the air for a moment. Oh, and she joins in after a while. Okay. I don't know how far I need to go for this, in terms of how long I need to last. But I'm managing. I'm managing pretty well so far. I don't know. Am I doing better than my previous best? I might be. You're definitely hitting me, but we're not doing anything too bad. Okay, 75. For a first attempt of the day, that's pretty good. Hills ended best as your old score. Lovely. How much more do I need? Was it like 76? No, 96, I think. Okay. I did like another 20 odd seconds. I feel I can do that. I feel I can do that. Doing fine. I'm trying to just get as high into the air as I can with a lot of these. I don't know if that's quite the best way to be doing it. I should just do this normally. I'm not going to try and bounce off of them. I'm just going to avoid them. I'll bounce off of them occasionally. But I don't need to. So I'm not going to attempt to do it too much. Okay, still in it. I'm still in it. Damn. I tried to attack that last guy and bounce off of him. I shouldn't have. I can do this. I'm gonna have a quick drink. This is probably a lot easier if I just focus on dodging them. He does actually destroy it. Okay. I thought he was too low. I thought he was too low. That's a shame. I guess maybe he hits the support behind it anyway. If I'd known he was going to destroy it in his pass through, I would have done a jump. I should maybe just do that regardless, to be safe. This is going well so far. Okay, I was thrown off, I think, by the fast one there. I'm doing fine. I'm not doing as good as I should be doing. So I can do this. I hope. It's also, like, randomly generated to an extent, so part of this is possibly down to luck. I don't know. He's not even high enough for the platform, just... That was a bit of a mean combo, but I did survive. There's women screaming. That's alright. Just paying attention for now. Damn it. We got close. We got close. What was it? 98 I had to beat and I got 89. No, I was like 6 seconds off apparently. I thought it was 98. It's 95 I have to beat. I feel I could manage. I'm not worried for the flea juggle, but I think with the shaman crest it might actually be quite doable. The shaman crest gives me extra attacks I can do, right? Like, so I get the like ranged attack and my basic thing. I think flea juggle might not be as bad as I'm worried it could be. Just wait here for a moment. I don't think anyone's actually hitting me. Okay, we got rid of the platform I hadn't noticed for getting rid of. That's a shame. That attempt didn't go amazing. Appreciated me to do all of it. Like, I'm happy to do it, but I kind of want to make this the last stream, you know? I'm not sure this is the most exciting. I do kind of want to do the final boss. Just think for a second, this is one of the things you're missing by not doing Act 3. It's simply because you want to avoid bile water, you know? I mean, for good reason, in fairness, you want to avoid bile water. I can hardly blame you, but still, you're missing out on this. Just think, you could be also wasting time doing all of this business. I'm just fine to stand here. There we go. Now we have to move a little. I'm gonna be focusing briefly, Secker, so apologies, I'm not reading the chat. Damn. Is there a fact? I forgot the ending. I mean, you did part of bile water at least. Didn't need to do all of it.
Garbage.
And you can get the tentacle thing easily enough without doing the majority of dialogue. You just need to go in from the archives and then, like, it's not too hard to come across. Right? Did everything. I mean, good on you. Good on you. Are you gonna go for Act 3 then, do you think? I mean, Act 3 so far hasn't been too bad. The fact it gives you fast travel. Also, lost your mind in this dodge. Yeah, the dodge minigame is definitely one of the worst ones. I think flea juggle is pretty bad. But nah, definitely it's worth doing the earlier stage just so that you can get what you call it, the pale oil to improve your attack is worth it. I can check my map while doing this, which I don't think I should be able to. I was tempted to see if I could. I could also just pause it if I need to. Have a look at the proper map. Again, don't think it's a sensible thing to be doing, but it's something you can do. We're fine. We're continuing to be fine. Yeah, so some platforms shake violently when they're about to disappear. Some don't shake violently. Which I think's what's caught me off in the past, because normally they shake like that, but sometimes they don't. You know? I'm just paying attention when things are now disappearing. Because I noticed for one of those, the platform didn't shake. It was like a wheel in the back turned. And that was the only indicator of what was going to disappear other than the noise. Yeah, like there, the wheel just turned, is all that happened. Oh, I thought we were gonna hit the side of the platform. They didn't hit the side. Oh well. Fine. Just hide up here for a second. And I thought I was going to grab the edge of that platform. I didn't. That's a bit of a shame. Try it again then. Okay, we're going to do it this time, alright, sick, alright. I'm going to be silent. I'm going to be silent. I thought I could stand that platform and went longer. Okay. That went down very quickly. These platforms are more of a nuisance than the fleas, I think.
Ugh, garbage. Sasha!
I'm being more quiet now, and I apologize for that. I'm getting bored of doing this. I don't think this is worth doing, Secure. Like, I'm not getting anything out of this, right? Like, maybe a memento of this. Can hoped doing my
Olinkoff.
harpoon on one of those actually boosting me above it, but apparently no.
Sasha!
And remember as well, I've got my dash if I need it. That was going well. That one speedy one caught me off guard.
Olinkoff. Ugh, garbage. Sasha!
I can do this. I know I can. Maybe. Hopefully. If I hit them from below, I can, if I want to. It's not something I need to be doing. But it's good to know it's an option. And just make sure they're definitely away from me if I do that, I guess. Nah. Didn't seem effective. I tried it. I don't think it's worth trying.
Olinkoff. Ugh, garbage. Sasha!
Yeah, sometimes those platforms just disappear really quickly, like just then. Didn't even shake, it just had a wheel turning, and a little noise that happened. Oh, that wasn't a 45-degree angle one. Okay. I thought he was. Damn it. Damn it. That was going well. That was going well until I got caught off guard there.
Olinkoff. Ugh, garbage. Sasha!
I just need to get to 96. Like, it doesn't seem too far-fetched, but it's quite far along in terms of just waiting in this. Can I actually be bothered? I don't know if I can, I'll be honest.
Olinkoff.
I might just go for a final fight. I'll do one last attempt. I'll do one last proper attempt. But I don't think this gets me anything, other than like maybe a memento, which apparently doesn't count towards completion, since I'm already at 100% completion. Of course, it was the lower of the platforms. It disappeared like in moments.
Olinkoff.
That wasn't a proper
Garbage.
attempt. That I'm not counting that. The platform just disappeared immediately. Doing fine. Stay on the higher of the two platforms, so it's typically safer. Still in. Still in, somehow. Still somehow in it. Okay. That... I'm amazed I managed to hang in that long. That was close.
Shasha.
You know what?
Garbage.
I'm gonna keep doing it. Gonna keep doing it. I'm determined at this point, Sekiro. I'm determined. Fine. Doing fine. Less fine. I had been doing fine.
Olinkoff. Garbage. Shasha.
I'm not sure what would make this easier. In terms of, like, is there a different crest that would help? I don't think so. I mean, the architect one lets you kind of hover in the air for a moment. You can hover in the air with your attack. It's maybe not the worst idea.
Olinkoff.
I'm just gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna not be happy with whatever reward I get. No, I should just do the final boss. This is gonna be actually the last attempt. This can wait until after I beat the final boss. I can always come back. You know? It's like, I don't know if I can be bothered doing this for too much longer. Like, not when I'm, like, potentially finishing off.
Just don't get hit, hee hee pog champ.
I mean, that does help, yeah. You're right. Good tip, Izzy. I appreciate it. mean, I'm apparently 100% of the game already, so I don't need to be doing this. Apparently, I don't even need to do the final boss for 100%. Like, I disagree there, but the game says it down there in the bottom right. So, you know, I'm not planning to do more streams than this than the one today. So, they just bathe in this to prove it. That doesn't seem hygienic. Yeah, no. We will go to the final boss, I think, is a sensible thing to be doing. And I'm a sensible person some of the time. Like, occasionally, when I feel like it, you know? Not often. Not often. Yeah, I've got, like, about an hour to do this final boss. That should be fine. Let me think. I probably don't need to go all the way over to the NPC to talk to them. So I'm thinking there's... What's his name? I don't know. Guy who does a diving bell. Might be down here? He's not. Okay. He's just at the diving bell. Brilliant stuff. In which case, get my silk. Shouldn't need it. But just in case any of these enemies are a menace, we can now get rid of them. Because I can also be a menace. With my weird heal ability, which is honestly really good as an offensive weapon. I would have thought healing would be like my strongest attack. It's a weird one, isn't it? I do like Poison Crest, I do. I like the attacks, I think the fact I can get so much damage out with the heal, it's fun. It's fun. It's risky to try and do. Is it a good idea? Possibly not the majority of the time. It's fun. Isn't that what matters, you know? Hello, friend. Hello, Ballo. That is your name. It's done, miss. I've hit the shell shield. Bells like new. Better than you, even. You're applying over the scent. Head down, holler, and I'll get you going.
That's fine.
Works appreciated, sir. Know that, with luck, the threat from below might soon be quelled, and your lands shall rest calm. Well, good. I'm only really wishing to return to the forge and my regular duties. All purpose, routine. Frankly, miss, all this action's more than a bit overwhelming for bugs like me. I'll be glad when it's all over. Providing we survive, of course. Yeah, this is not quite taking me straight to the final boss. But it's getting me close. All when you're ready, upgrades are done. There we go. Time to travel. I don't see there being another boss after, right? Unless they add more kind of free content updates, similar to what we did with, was it Grim and the Pantheon? I feel there might be another one in the original game. In the Hollow Knights. But it could have just been Grim and the Pantheon. Also to check. Yeah, I cannot summon the Bell Beasts down here. Makes sense, but worth checking, you know? I believe might be the quicker way to do this is by going through here, weirdly. Like, yeah, it's a weird platforming segment. But at the same time, it also gets me to the, like, shortcut I unlocked before. I don't entirely know if I'd want to be calling it much of a shortcut, but somewhat of a shortcut that I unlocked before. These flying enemies that just choose annoy me. They, I don't like them. They're a little unsettling, aren't they? Yeah, the bell didn't break. Our friend did some good repairs, seemingly. Do not want to be fighting you. I'm glad I managed to avoid that. continuing across. Oh, there was another one. I thought it was safe to go down and under. I was not. It's fine. I've got a bench down by the final boss. So I can take a couple hits here and there. Like, you don't go full on masochistic. Because then I'm going to lose. And I'll have to go all the way back to that bell I came down. Yeah, for this flower that allegedly repels the void. I don't know how much I'm believing it. Oh no, never mind. It does protect me. I can go for a lovely swim if I want to. I'm really curious now if that's an effect in the first game. Because there is a small amount of void you can go to in the first game in HoloLens. Yeah, here we are. Child, I hold the means to send. Let's meet one final time. We have this black ruin of our making. Are you hoping you'll find him there, Spider? An ailing child and a silk-starved beast? If so, I'm afraid we may sorely disappoint. What waits below is me no longer.
Magina Fora.
Even if only your shadow remains, to release your mother's grip, my blade would see it slain. And why hold, even in this moment? Surely terror hasn't suddenly claimed your hardened heart. Take the final plunge, Spider. Join us in thy drowning palace, and let oblivion swallow us all.
Cadestre.
Oblivion may take you, child. My own life I shall not sacrifice. I have survived the fury of your land. I have borne its barbs and its blades. I have seen and wondered behind its dangers.
Nesvir.
But always, child, I remain a daughter of Halnest. And the void below all things, that darkness I will fear no longer. Just jump on it. Yeah. There you go. What exactly have we got down here? Inside all of the licorice. No, the tentacles have tried to grab at me. So I'm noticing that flower doesn't look entirely intact. Like it's fraying at some of the edges of the petals. Time to do a fight on the time limit? I mean, we've entered what looks like that ball of silk that the boss had been in before. But it's all stained black.
Kestra.
That'd be the silk mother and what's apparently not lace. Lost lace. Okay. New moves. Okay. She's got more dashes. Her dashes make tentacles. Got it. I hope that might hit her, but she kind of teleported around everywhere rather than going underneath me. I mean, I'm somewhat used to her patterns, I think, now. I'll try this again. I think I can do that. I think I can do that. If there's a cutscene every single time, I'm gonna get a little annoyed. But that does seem manageable. I mean, Lace is part of it. I don't know if she's the one who's messing things up. And we do get a smaller cutscene each time, seemingly. Okay, we're semi-aware of what her moveset is. I can do this. I mean, the Shaman Crest might be good for the range alone that it gives. It's expecting her to do a third charge. That was a bit mean. She didn't do what she was meant to do. Got a nice heal in there as well as damage. Doing alright. What's she doing? She's doing a charge. I can bounce off of her there. Doing good. Continuing to do good. That was a bit mean of her to do her jump, but we're managing. The fact that she can teleport is what's making this fight the most difficult, I think. Aside from that, she doesn't seem too bad. Not just yet. We've gotten her into a second phase, seemingly. Expecting there to be at least 3 phases for this. We'll see. Oh, that creates projectiles. Okay. Yeah, this is an annoying boss fight. I do get to stagger her at points. But she still had projectiles in the air, so I couldn't heal. Okay. That's annoying. That feels doable, however. That does feel doable. Like, you're bringing your guns. I don't know how useful the guns are going to be. Like, yeah, having some range is nice. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be as useful as you're thinking it is. Lace with the gun last time? Yeah, but last time Lace didn't really teleport much, was the issue. I need to heal if I can. She's not going to let the issue. Never mind. She let me get a little bit of a heal. Got more of a heal. Good stuff. Means I'm getting good damage in on her. Okay, when she starts creating projectiles that shoot me out of those things that come from the ground, that's when I have to worry. What she can do that is what worries me. Damn, tried to heal. I thought I could get away with that. I thought she was going to do another dash, but she jumped instead. If I'd gotten that heal off, I would have been fine. I would have been. But I kind of just panicked afterwards. That did go well though. That's me now twice in a row got into that second phase. I'm assuming there's 3 phases. So that's a good sign that I'm doing well so far. So we got to that second phase quite quickly. Why did she parry that again? I understand, like, the first attack's triggered by a parry, sure, but she then continued to parry my attack afterwards. Damn that jump she does. That's annoying. She did that jump again. It's that jump move that gets me the most, I think, in the early phase. The rest I can deal with, I think. It's just that one move. Nah, Witch Crest is always the best Seeker. I don't know what you're on about. Don't know what you're on about. Yeah, no, you're maybe not wrong, but I'm gonna do it. I'm stubborn. Now you've told me I shouldn't. I'm going to do it. I'll grab this first. I don't really need my rosaries, but I want my full thing of silk available. Damn that jump. It's got just enough AoE to get. Yeah, like Witch Crest did lots of damage. I'm happy with that. Damned jump ability. It's always the jump ability. You can follow that up with also apparently tentacle move. I don't entirely know if I got a net gain or loss from that. Just keep enough so that I knock her down later and I can heal off of her. I'm not too desperate for healing currently. There we go. Good damage, good healing. Avoid this. She ought to teleport over to me in a second. There she is. Don't entirely know what was going on there. Tried to heal, we didn't manage though. Damn it. Shaman one's really nice if it's ranged kind of attacks. I do think very tempting to use. I don't know how the heal works. I've not really tried it. I think you have to be on the ground. I'm not sure. This is going well so far. Aside from that, this is going well so far. That one's a bit annoying. Okay. I don't know what kind of parry she's going to do when she does that. It always kind of throws me off a little. Slight heal, it wasn't quite what I needed. That was a better one, but I don't think this is healing me for the full health. It doesn't do me for 4 healing, does it? Like most of the time anyway. A good bit of healing there. It's not a lot, but it's good damage as well. It's the damage I'm mostly after with the heal. More so than the actual heal, I believe. There we go. We're after you next, right? Miss. Can I escape? No. What's happening? She's fallen down. Oh, that's happening. Big wave of slicey tentacles. Got her. Didn't quite expect that. And Lace is back again. Same as before. I wasn't ready for the fight. I was thinking there was going to be a different thing to Lace. I need a heal, is what I need. It's not easy to get currently. That's the sound of a wave, right? Yeah. Is there another one? Yeah, there's another one. Okay. Got to third phase. I'm assuming there's only 3. There's never been more than 3 phases. Right? I think. Maybe. I'm also thinking I might want to change my tools. So in that third phase, that is when I'm going to be using my tools. I don't think we get to stand still enough to use this. Tax could be decent, honestly. I quite like the idea of this, but I don't know if it's good. I don't think it's going to quite work. She moves around on the floor a lot. I do think tax are a way to go. This fight's not as bad as I thought it would be, but I'm glad it's not as simple as, like, the Silk Lover was originally. That was quite an easy fight, wasn't it? Like, at least compared to this. The original Silk Lover fight was quite easy. Damn, she moved. I wanted to get a heal there. I still don't think that's healing me for the health it's supposed to be. Like, I'm trying to keep track of that whenever I do the heal, but I think she's got some way to avoid part of the damage? I don't know. By doing it while infected? I mean, I probably could, I reckon. Like, I beat her... was it 2? 3 times? I think it would take me a little while, but I think it is something I could do. I don't think it would be easy in that case. Like, a lot of my damage initially came from the ability to heal, and the fact that you also won't have any of your extra things, such as you aren't able to use tools at all. That would make it difficult too. Okay, good heal there. I'm happy with that. I kind of thought I'd be safer to hit her there, apparently I wasn't. I'm suddenly just doing a lot worse. It might be due to the fact I'm not fully paying attention during the earlier fight now. I mean, I wonder if you could get all the way here with, like, the weird infection thing. I'd imagine not, but you might be able to do the, like, mission with the tainted bud infecting you and cursing you. Like, you might be able to do that in Act 3. Like, if you started it then, it would be possible, right? I don't think I should have fallen into that. But okay, game. Sure. time it's going moderately okay. Save a heal for when she gets knocked down. It's the only time I can think of us actually getting the full 4 healing out of it. That was a good one. I got a good healing there. I jumped on top of her head there. The first version, if you got infected, inaccurate, it's impossible to remove it. And some people just did the whole of Act 3 without it. That's madness. It's utter madness. Yeah, no, I don't think that's a sensible way to be doing things. It's not sensible at all. Fixed it in the first update. I mean, that is good that they fixed it, yeah. That's definitely something they would have had to fix for balancing reasons. Like, you want your game to be beatable, you know? Damn them doing that jump attack. Okay, got a bit of healing there. Again, that's not the full 4 healing, is it? Was that only 3? Was that 2 healing? Because it really doesn't seem to be working. I might have to change my build-up slightly. Can get a nice heal there. Was that a 4 like segment heal? I can't quite tell. Might have been close. Would love to have healed off of her there, but I didn't actually have the stuff for it. Apparently I was within her attack radius there. That was annoying. I'm just gonna get the self-defense. I mean, yeah, people will do crazy challenges, that is a thing. You have a point. Even if a game wasn't meant to be like that, people would have attempted it. I'm wanting to get better at fighting regularly before having to worry about the waves. Because the third phase is literally just phase 2 again, but there's big waves. That's it. Honestly, that's what it seems like. There might be a 4th phase. A few good hits on her there, then she did her jump. I'm getting better at this. I'm getting better. And to find good moments for healing is what I'm looking for currently. Like that. That's a good moment. But she doesn't always come in for dash. So it's not ideal, really. Because yeah, sometimes she does stuff like that. You know? That's a good moment for it. Remember she did that transition. Although I then forfeit my heal off of just knocking her down here. Kind of. Couldn't see what she was doing because she was in her kind of tentacleness. Managed to find her again. That's good. Okay. We don't get a heal during her transitioning here. It's a little bit of a shame. The water's coming in. There we go. And then she comes back. Ouch, I got hit. That is not good. I needed that heal. I missed it. Damn it. Bird phase again, bro. That is progress. If I've gotten there again, that's progress. I don't think there's any other points I can really do healing off of her with this crest. It is likely more sensible for me to go over to save a Reaper crest. I couldn't have avoided her properly there. Okay. This time is just going badly, isn't it? I don't think this is a crest. I'm gonna go to the Reaper crest. I do think the Reaper crest is gonna be better. I can't reliably get that heal off on her. We don't want this, we don't want this, we don't want this, we don't want them. Can I take those? I am going to take multi-binder. I do think the extra healing will be nice. I do think the faster healing will be nice. Anything else from here worth having? I don't think so. Like, poison's good, but I'm not using my tools much, so I'm gonna go for those. From here... I don't know. Any of these useful? Better at playing music, and I can see where I am in the map. There we go. Perfect. Just what I need. I'll see how this goes. I might go back to the previous crest. We'll see. You think guns are going to be useful, but she teleports. I don't think it's going to be that useful. I'm still semi-tempted to go back to the previous crest I was using. The... what you call it? Witch's crest. I think Reaper's crest though gives me a lot more versatility and healing, so it's going to be worth it. Also seems to have a lot more knockback, but it's quite hefty. Now start to see the telltale signs of if she's going to do her jump as well in her dash. I also stagger her easier. Is interesting. Oh, I accidentally ran into her. I just want to heal. There we go. Again, accidentally ran into her. It's a bit annoying. Just things everywhere on the screen also makes it a little difficult to tell what's happening, but... Oh no. I'm not happy with that. That was kind of BS. I died at the end. How was I meant to avoid that? Was I able to avoid it? I don't know. I'm also going to change this, however. There we go. I do just think the basic, like, longer reaching attack is good. I don't know. It's easy to use. It doesn't move me. It hits in a straight line. You don't need any more. That's all you need. Yeah, being able to heal without having to be immediately adjacent to it, it's going to be useful. Didn't expect it to knock her into her kind of staggered state sooner. That wasn't something. Didn't expect her to go into another attack. I tried to do a down attack there, didn't quite work. This is fine. I do like how my dash attack as well on this one launches me into the air slightly. It is quite useful for just avoiding certain things. Yeah, no, Reaper Crest, despite me going away from it, it's still just really good, isn't it? That is annoying. I possibly could have avoided it, but I don't quite know how. So I was busy avoiding everything else and didn't spot her. Doing fine, get healing now. There we are. Just, I couldn't have avoided that, could I? Avoid her. Summoning projectiles. Get a heal. Good stuff. I'm gonna wait before throwing out any traps, but I'm gonna throw out traps as soon as it's the next phase, I think. Can't hit you, can I? No. Just chucking out some spikes. It's gonna help. Just immediately hitting some spikes. That's good. It is helping. Here for a moment, and then go up here. Where even is she? There she is. She's moved as this wave comes in. Is there another wave? Sounds like it, yeah. And she appeared on top of me. Lovely. Can heal. Avoid this. I need her to stay, you know, moderately in the same place so I can attack her. But it's just the amount of projectiles and everything she does makes it kinda hard. And the waves do destroy my traps, so I should be careful with that. All in all, that went pretty well. That went pretty well. I had a gun. No, I don't need a gun set here. I don't. The gun I have is a bit crap. Unless you mean the rosary cannon, in which case I've kind of spent all my rosaries. If I could have some kind of tool that let me attack quicker, I'd be quite happy. I'm half tempted to go to the Wanderer Crest. I do think the Reaper one's probably better for me since I am pogoing a lot. Knocked her down. Good stuff. Quickly heal. Heal. Couldn't have really backed up there, I don't think. Quick heal. Didn't even last long for that extra buff, but she's gone. I am reliably getting to this phase, so I'm quite happy with Reaper Crest currently. When she comes out, there we are. Her just jumping everywhere is a bit of a pain. Quickly heal. She spams everything at this phase, doesn't she? just doesn't give me anywhere to move. That's the difficulty. Like, where was I supposed to go when I started getting hit at the end? I didn't have anywhere I could have gone to not get hit, I don't think. It's just, she spams things that stop me from being able to move. And also obscure her at the same time. Like, I don't know. That part of the fight feels less enjoyable. As much as I reasonably can. I'm being quite aggressive with this. I don't think I can reasonably be much more aggressive here in terms of when I'm hitting her. Okay, do I want to get a quick heal? I kind of assumed she wasn't doing her jump, but she did anyway. Heal. Good stuff. Let's get another heal on. There we go. That bit's annoying, but she's stopped with it, so that's good at least. Knocked her down. Okay, I don't entirely know what hit me there, but I got hit. That's a bit of a shame. There we go. Have a chance to have a quick drink. And also pause. That's quite useful. Again, I can't hit you in the background. I feel like I should be able to at some point during this fight. It's going to be very aggressive again. I think it's the way to be doing this. Okay, need to be healing. Good stuff. Waves come in. That was a bit of a shame. I was hoping to get some extra silk off of her. Got a little bit extra. Got a little bit extra off. Good stuff. Heal again. She's got another phase. Okay, there's a phase 4. I didn't expect this. Heal. Didn't know what she was doing there because she wasn't on screen when she started. Okay. Where is she? Slow spear and then the drum slam. Okay. mistimed that slightly, so I had to use a harpoon. Heal. There we are. Just being aggressive. I don't know if I should be. I should be using my traps as well, shouldn't I? God, this is a chaotic fight. I think you put that quite well when you said that second. It's a good way to describe it. Where did she go? She's up there now. Okay. Knocks her down. Is that it? I'm gonna heal in case it's not. Can I beat up my mum as well now? Or no? What music? I can play music. I can also take.
Kestra.
It's a super jump I get to do. Okay. I need to charge it for longer. Then I let go. We're using the mum's self mother in order to get out. We're taking a few hits with the flower as we go. Huh. Did not hold out. That's unexpected. Wait a minute. So she was saved by one of the various shades who lived down in the void. I wasn't necessarily a protagonist from the first game, because all the shades look somewhat similar, but... yeah. I've been deposited somewhere safely. Yeah, the Knight did unify the Will of the Void, I think's what happened. However, I think this is a prequel, is it not? It's not. Okay. In which case, yeah, that is the Knight who saved her. And we're on the surface. Is this Mr. Mushroom or is this Hornet leaving? It's Mr. Mushroom. Okay. Here we go. Now we got the Mr. Mushroom achievement. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that is surprising that, like, the knight from the first game helped in this one. Hmm. That was a brilliant game. Except from Bile Water, I loved this game. It was good fun. Except from Bile Water. That's a good ending, though. I'm tempted to quickly jump back into the save and see where it takes me to. Because if it takes me to post that fight, to, I guess, Act 4, in theory. Maybe we'll just leave the kingdom? Because we did wake up at the end here. We're not, like, stranded, so... Are we? It's definitely interesting. What does Mr. Mushroom mean amongst all of this? Because in both games he just launches into the sky. I understand he's only here to observe the happening of things. But still, what is his implication in all of this? Why did he make a comeback? Oh, and Seth's there as well. That's sweet. And that's it. You get the message again. Through darkness and dangers you've persevered. Thank you for exploring the world of Hollow Knight Silksong. Let's meet again on the road ahead. I did 100% it. There we go. You can get an achievement for that. I do have to check. So it does have a marker on it that I've completed the game. Is everyone now safe? No, it still has that marker. I was gonna say we can go like checking on everyone maybe, but I don't think there's anything left for me. It's simply I can dive again if I want to, which I don't. So we'll get rid of that dramatic music. Nah, this was a great game, except from Bile Water, you know. I had a great time. I do have a plan for my next game, but we're going to get back to doing likely 2 games at the same time. So I'll be getting back to doing the Outer Worlds? It's not Outer Wilds, that's the time loop one. The Outer Worlds I'm going to get back to. And I also plan to get to another game, which I've had for a little while. I wanted to get to, but then I saw Silksong was coming out, so I thought, nah, Silksong. So yeah, I've got plans. But I very much appreciate your company throughout this sector, and to everyone else who stuck around throughout this. It's been lovely having you. I've had a blast. I hope you've all enjoyed too, and I will hopefully see you all about. Bye for now.